Welcome to another video, and I did something last week which I haven't done in 2 or 3 years. I cannot remember exactly. Which is I got grippers online. Luckily, we didn't have to pay anything for them because they were like on Temu credit, where you buy stuff and you get points throughout the year or whatever. And I thought I should, give myself a nice gift. I don't know, due to all the health issues that have been going on lately. I thought, yeah, I should fucking do it. And then it turns out that didn't cost a thing, which is even better, right? So I got these grippers here. This is an adjustable. I have actually opened it prior because the box looked in a pretty bad shape, and I just hoped the gripper was okay. Well, there's the gripper. Such a bad image compared to the actual gripper, which looks really fucking nice. I don't know the name of it. There's literally no brand on it. Adjustable counter grip. Oh, counter grip meaning because they're Chinese. I'm guessing their English is shit. So it's like a counter, not like a counter against or anything like that, right? So we're gonna go through this. We're gonna check this one out further soon. This is one of the listings. This is not the listing. So this one specifically is like 983, and there are so many of them below. You'll see the listings. It's been listed in so many different times. This one is like 536. I don't remember how much hours was, but still we didn't pay for it, so who gives a fuck. But €7.5, €16. It's crazy. There are so many of them for many different prices. And yeah, this is just one of them. I tried it 4 or 5 times last night. I didn't exhaust myself, but yeah, it's really tough. It can get very, very hard to close. It's supposedly from like 5 to 165 kg, which unrated 165 kg I think is massive bullshit, but whatever. And next is the YLZ, which I actually found here. Oops, went too low. Oh, there it is. That's actually one of them. One of the listings. The YLZ gripper. I actually like the golden. Golden colored spring and the grippers. And I do have some of these Chinese brands. They offer. This is most likely some of these handles. Not the handles alone, but you see the black spring. Usually they are Chinese, products. These are obviously Chinese, but it actually looks a little bit different. So I thought, why not? They literally didn't cost anything. So, and I wanted to get these for a while. Well, I wanted to buy a lot of different grippers for a while, but obviously now with the medical expenses and all that shit, you will see the fundraiser link in the comments. I'm not really buying anything that I would like. I'm spending money on my health. So I got 2 of them. One of them is unrated 250. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. And the other one, I'm actually opening these for the first time here for you guys. Okay. How do you review the packaging where there's no packaging? It's shit. But the grippers look nice. Here, 300. There's no way I'm closing that. 2 gaps in the spring, which is definitely something you don't want. I'm not very pleased about that, but at the same time, Yeah, the 250 also has very tiny gaps. But you don't want that because when the gripper, it's a bit tough for me to just demonstrate with such a stronger gripper, but I can show you with the weaker ones. This is an Ironman guide, which I can close whenever I want, you know what I mean? So you see the spring, no gaps or just super minuscule gap, which means when the handles close, they're relatively aligned. This here is not going to be as aligned when you're closing, so it makes it more difficult. But anyway, I'm just gonna choke up real quick. I will do my best to make this a short video, which is impossible, but I will. Just a little chalk. A few warm-up sets. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna. I think I can close the 250. The 300. I'm not in shape to close my 300 rated grippers. So just a few warm-up sets, and then we'll move on. That's the guide. I'm not really trying to set it. It's such a light gripper that, you know. Left hand. Where's the dog leg? I guess it's here. I don't think it matters anyway. Left hand is always more fresh. Next, I'm gonna move up to a Strength Shop 100-pound unrated 100-pound gripper. It's important to say that because I still get comments in some of the older videos, like fucking 5 years ago, and they're like, I'm closing, you know, like a 250 grip. I'm like, no, you're not closing a 250 grip. Would have been insane. So yeah, just a few reps with that. Knurling is nice on these, and I think it's pretty similar to that. No, this one's actually not as rough. This is rougher. I like rough knurling. I like my hands to be barbecued after a gripper session. Just, you know, whatever. I'm not even setting it anymore. It's just, you know, it makes it tougher. Longer distance, right? Immediately move on to a tougher one, and then we're gonna cut, rest another minute, and move on. What's this? 150. Armlifting grease. Yeah, okay, let's try that one. Armlifting grease 150. I need to re-chalk those. Yeah, they're not very clean. You gotta clean them up a little bit. The heavy grip, original heavy grip, 250 unrated. I'm sorry, 200 unrated, not 250. 250. Not a long distance, relatively easier. That's the 250. I don't even remember the name. YZL Sports. There we go. Very inspired name. So this is, I just lightly chalked one handle. I just want to show you guys. It's nothing too technical, I guess. If anybody knows better, please comment. That's how I do it. I haven't chalked a new gripper in I do not know how long. 3 years? 2.5 years? I don't know. So anyway, that's the good thing about the grippers that, and I'd like to clean up because if it's freshly chalked and there's like a lot of chalk on it, that kind of falls off, or you hit it and you see it fall, like just now in my water too, it's nice. It will roll off, it'll slip, and you don't want that. Same with my hands. You see they're chalk, but there's just a light coating that I put on, I don't know how long ago, it's maybe 10 minutes. So that's the 250. I'm gonna try a parallel set because I'm not trusting my strength right now with it. Dog leg, there's a dog leg, I think. I don't even know anymore. Is there a dog leg on this shit? Okay. And nope. Just a millimeter or two. This is a tough 250. A tough one. And I should have known. I should have probably gotten the 200 as well, but this probably come soon. I'm not accepting the 300 if that's the case with a 250. Now, since I like to get an even workout in both hands, I did this and I failed this. So I'm gonna try and do maybe an older number 2 maybe, or one of my 250 grippers with the left hand, which is probably gonna be max work anyway. I don't see this happening, but I gotta give a shout out to my sponsor, Armlifting Grease. There's a hat over there. Where if you use code TerryGrip, Manus will give you a discount on. I'm choking the inside. Don't ask me why. Just take a second. Manus will give you a discount on Armlifting Grease tools, which I have. I honestly don't know how many. 20. I honestly don't know. There's so many of them. If you look closely, the hubs here. The key pinch stuff. This is insane. This is so fucking hard right here. He would give you a discount on those things and training programs. So I'm gonna try and close the 250. This is one from the old line with the left hand. So it's not too wide. It's nice, and it's been used plenty of times. So I should be able to close that. Πίσω να έκλεισε. Δεν έκλεισε.
Ήταν λίγο το χέρι σου από κάτω, να ξέρω αν μπορούσα να δω καλά.
I might try again. I might try. Let's try the new one again. Because yeah, I'm offended that I wasn't able to close it. Very, very offended. Let's see. Yeah, barely. Okay. I set it up a little better, but like I've mentioned probably 100 times, my forearm kind of hurts when I twist it. Supination, isn't it? Pronation, supination, right? So when I supinate, it's a little bit painful. So I'm gonna stop with this one. They feel good. This is tough. I need to have this rated. I'm seeing my boy Manos on Sunday, where they have the powerlifting meet. I was gonna do, and I'm definitely gonna take this to him and have it rated along with probably my Armline number 2 and a few more grippers that I have in mind that I'd like to see what kind of rating they have. Let's move on to this one. Now this one is confusing to me. So you get the counter here, which is to me absolutely useless, and then you can set it back to like 99. Oh, there it is. 0 again. But I mean, if I was 7 years old, it would probably be exciting. Who gives a fuck? And then so this is how you set the spring tension, I think. No, I'm sorry. This is how you set the handle width right here, right? So it has nothing to do with the tension, as I found out last night, but this has to do with the tension. So this is incredibly hard. I cannot close it, but I'm just gonna barely close it so I can move this. I don't even know what to call that. Rod? No, that's a rod. So this, that's it. It stopped. So that's the widest it can go. Not crazy wide. If you have small hands, that's a bit too wide. What I like to, I mean, for me, that is very difficult to close. I don't even know the RTC on this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close the handles a little bit. Sorry, I just kept it to myself here for some reason. Here, make it a little more doable. That's max settings. It's tough. I guess it could go. You know, it's very tough. And yeah. So by feel, this almost felt like an unrated 250. I cannot give you the pounds on this. Guessing that has to be about 100, 110, maybe 120. My top is like 135 I've done, something like that. So I'm just gonna get a small workout here, maybe a few reps, and then I think we're done with it. Here, one more. Man. Actually, the left hand felt for some reason easier. I can't explain why. Maybe. Well, if I close the handles, then it's easier. Of course, I'm gonna count a few more. And then a few more, and then break, and then outro. I didn't make that one. I didn't hear a click. I guess the clicking kind of helps, because then you can't be reps, which I just fucked up. It was like 15 or 16. I'm still trying to figure this out. It's definitely not easy, so I'm pleased with it. It's also pretty heavy. I cannot, I don't have much skill here, but you know, it's heavier than it looks. The spring, it's top heavy. This is, you know, as long as this holds, this should be good. I mean, the reviews online are crazy. There's many, many good reviews. I close it slightly more so I can wrap my fingers around it. I'm gonna go for a few more repetitions here. Okay, so it feels a little easier now. I hope that was 10 by the way. And I think my right hand is out. I'm gonna switch, so. See how the spring is moving? So this sets the spring tension right here. And then once this is tense or loosened, whatever, you can set the handle, which obviously longer, you know, a wider handles just make it, I mean, this is, I'm going to switch to my right hand. This is fucking hard. Look, this is crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it spat a little bit, drooled, but that was intense. So as long as this holds, this is a great workout because you don't have to carry fucking, you know, 15 grippers wherever you go. You can grab one of those. And you can warm up with it. Of course, you're gonna shorten the handle distance, and then you can fuck around with this, which I'm sure I'm gonna break eventually. I'm really bad with these things. I think that's pretty much it. I haven't done these yet. These are the Viking second line that they brought, and I've had them in here for 3 years. And this is also this is the first gripper review video in 3.5 years. So I mean, you know, it's nice to kind of get back to it, especially now that I don't have to devote myself to powerlifting as much. Well, I can't. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna place him on my DIY gripper caddy right here. There you go. Yep, this one definitely doesn't fit here. So wait, this one has a. Yeah, okay, so it has one of these things here. I don't know if that exists. And invisible to that. Can't believe I made it. So clumsy. Yes, very clumsy. There. Nice little hoop. And you can hang it on here. There you go. One more grip tool to add to the 75,000 grip tools. That's pretty much it. Fundraiser, pinned in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.